everyone. Yes. Hey, everyone. Hi. Listen, y'all. So, how you doing today? I hope you are living the life that God created you to live. So, welcome to Before and After Yes, I Do, number 2. Like I said, I'm so excited about this series. Yes, so excited. So, tag somebody with me. Share this with somebody with me today. Oh, yes. Today is just going to be great. It's about to go down here today. So before and after, yes, I do. So we're still in the before. So in between this, we're going to be going in the between and the after. The before and the after. After you say yes, I do, what's going on? Before you say yes, I do. So right now we're going to focus on before. Today is before yes, I do. So my question to you, what is my question to you today? So you said, or you have said, or you're about to say, yes, I do. If you've already said yes, I do, so maybe maybe your yes, I do have lasted, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 20, 30. Mine's about to last 30. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So maybe you have. And you're about to say, yes, I do. So I said to the young people, you're so blessed because now you're so much you can gather, you can learn. Why? Why do you want to say, yes, I do? People get excited. Oh, will you marry me? Oh, yes. Oh, see my ring. I just said yes. Oh, he just popped the question. I just said yes. Did you ask why? Did you ask why? The time where you don't ask why is over. Yesterday on Before and After Yes, I Do, I said think of marriage as you're entering an institution that it's created by God. So thank you for watching. Come on, say something. Let us know that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. So just think of an organization. It's already set up. Marriage is an institution already set up, not by you, not by your parents, not by the government, not by church, not by anything, set up by God. So you're coming into that institution. Institution has expectations. There's a reason why it was created. So that company, that company was created. There's a reason why. So somebody asks you, Tola, will you marry me? Hey, Shonda, will you marry me? And you just say yes. What's wrong with you saying yes? Can you ask a question? Why? Yes, it's a good question to ask. If you want to go get a job, they will ask you, why do you want to work with this company? Put a price tag on yourself, girl. Why do you want to marry me? There are so many women out there. Ask the question why. Don't just be super excited. Oh, you popped a question. You gave me the rock. No. Those days are over. When you just like so excited, no. You need to ask the question why. And if you're already there, it's okay. They just celebrated what they celebrated yesterday. Did you ask your husband after? Yeah, when you do your anniversary, say, honey, please, can you remind me? Hey, babe, can you remind me why you decided to marry me? It's the important way I'm going. It's very important that you ask why. So you want to marry me. Why? Why do you want to marry me? Or you that want to say yes. Why do you want to say yes? What is the purpose? So let's be careful that you're not saying yes because you saw some packs. You know what I mean, girl? Be careful that you did not say yes because you saw some things that physical, cars and bank account and a job and maybe a house, or you saw those things because things will always flip. Houses will flip, jobs may end, money may end, car may get repossessed. Things can happen to those things. So it is important you know why you're saying yes. And you be careful who you say yes to. See, some of the errors that we have in marriage that people say yes without really asking the spouse, why you want to marry me? And if they give you a reason, oh, I need somebody to cook for me. Then if you don't get that information when you get married, the man will be upset because you're not cooking the food, because you never asked him, why do you want to marry me, to know if he wants to cook. Now they will say, oh, I need somebody to have my babies. So if you never ask that question, why do you want to marry me, You lost. You come in and you're like upset. Why is he upset all the time? Because you didn't give him babies? Because that is the reason why he wanted to get married. Everybody have a reason why they want to get married. And some people, they want to marry because you know, these are for the men now. They want to marry because they want a Vashti. Remember in the Bible, Vashti, Ahasuerus called Vashti to come and show, you know, the splendor of my kingdom. That is why Ahasuerus married Vashti. That was the reason. So when Vashti refused to play that role, marriage ended. So that is the key. You need to find out why. Before I get into this job, why? Before I relocate, you're going to relocate to a place. You want to find out why. So it is time to stop just saying, yes, I do, and get excited. Because when you say, yes, I do, without knowing why you are saying, yes, you do, it's a problem. Are you marrying the fine boy? Like I said, are you marrying the packs? You saw the guy, the muscles are popping, you know, muscles are popping, everything is tight, you know, it has 8 packs, maybe even 6 or 8, you know, got it all packed up, hair done, everything done. If that is what you want, if that's what you're saying yes to, that can always change. A time will come when that guy hits 40, 50, you're going to see that the packs are beginning to be packaged. No more packs. They're going to start being in package. You know what I'm talking about. So what you're going to do then? So that's where the marriage will crumble. Why? Because you were looking for fine boy. You said yes to fine boy. Don't say yes to fine boy. Yesterday, if you did not watch my cast yesterday, you need to go back and see the origin. This is the origin, and the purpose for marriage is what will keep your marriage standing. Because guess what? Every marriage will go through storm. There is no marriage on the face of this earth that will not go through storm. But what keeps your marriage standing is if you stick to the purpose and the origin for which marriage was created. Now, make sure you don't say yes to fine boy. Make sure you don't say yes to, you don't propose the question because she's a Vashti. You look at her, everything's set. This is my prize jewel. If I just take her, my showcase her. After, God forbid, that she has a C-section, then she's going to call this, there's what I call certificate of C-section. People that have children by C-section, they know what I call certificate of C-section. She's going to collect it, God forbid. So if you married Vashti, if you pop the question to Vashti, if all you saw was Vashti, somebody you can put on the show glass and you can, you know, showcase your wealth and showcase, you know, you're looking at that beauty. Everybody will go look up, or you want to be able to anybody that pop now, you just like, yeah, that is my team. Now me get that one. If that is what you want, when she hits 40 and she begins to go into 50 and 60, and then all the Vashtiness begin to Vashti. Let me say that all the Vashtiness begin to vanish, because the Vashtiness will vanish. Hey, because we will all age. You know, I had a friend of mine that heard him say that he always wonders men that complain about their husband or their wives getting old. He looks at them and say, "Are you not getting old too?" Yeah, the problem is that those men, unfortunately, they proposed to Vashti. They did not look at the purpose that God created marriage. That Vashtiness was not one of the reasons. And fine boy was not one of the reasons. You know, you fine boy. Fine boy was not one of the reasons God created marriage. And Vashtiness, I love that word. Vashtiness was not one of the reasons, because Vashtiness go vanish. It's a matter of time, because we will all age. There's nothing that lives forever. Everybody will age. We'll grow up to age. So we have to make sure, what are you saying yes to? If you already said yes, so you have been married 10, 20 years, and you find that your marriage is not working, maybe, could it be that you said yes to fine boy? Could you as a man, all you did was to propose to Vashti? Hey, thanks, Susan. Thanks, Susan, for joining with us. John, Susan, thank you. So was it that you were looking at Vashti? So you said, "Hey, Vashti, will you marry me?" You had your eyes on Vashti. Everything was, was set. The front was okay. The back was set. The hair was in place. The nails are always, everything was always flicking, and, eyebrow flicking. The eyelashes, all on top, the makeup on point. Everything on point. You were just looking for that on point. That is Vashti on point. So when you say, "Vashti, will you marry me?" that is a wrong reason to get into marriage. Number one reason your marriage will fail. Number one reason your marriage will fail, because you're looking at vastiness. Solomon, my brother Solomon, the King Solomon, my uncle Solo, 700, 300, not enough. He ended up saying what? Vanity upon vanity, all is vanity. So why did you say yes? Or why are you going to say yes? Like I said, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, things begin to rock. Your boat will rock. It is part of marriage. It is part of living life. But what are you going to do? You get to go back to the drawing board. So if you already said yes and your boat is rocking right now, go back to the drawing board. You and your husband probably need to sit and say, why did you say yes to me? Why did you say yes? And you're going to ask, why did you pop the question to me? Why did you ask me to marry you? Because if he asked you to marry you because he needed somebody to clean the house, and suddenly you come in the house and you cannot clean the house, he's going to have a problem with that. But did you ask him why? If you did not ask him why, you're never going to know that, hey. You're going to say, hey, Jane, will you marry me? Ask him why. Oh, I need somebody to be able to clean the house when I come back. Okay, bye. Or he's going to say, you know what? I need somebody that will wash my clothes for me. You're going to say, okay, bye. But if you never ask that question, you're going to have a problem. I'm going to have a problem. We're going to have problems. But let's go back to the origin and the purpose of marriage. God created marriage because it's not good for man to be alone. So for you, the man, you're going to say, you know what? I don't want to be alone. 2, I want to help her. That is it. 3 reasons God created marriage. Man not be alone. I want to help her. And I need to be able to bring up children into this world and train them together with my wife. Godly seed. Anything outside of these 3, when we bring our culture in, when we bring social media in, when we bring the movies in, when we bring everything in that we see into this marriage institution, the tendency is going to eat rocks. We are going to be in a place that we don't want to be. So remember today, change your focus. Why? Before you say yes, ask the question. See, I'm telling you this as you're a young person. Please do not collect that ring. Don't be too excited. I know it can be so exciting that finally is saying, oh, will you marry me? But your question is, oh boy, hold up. I know I want to do this, but why do you want to marry me? Tell me why. Don't just say yes. Do not just say yes. Ask the question why. Because this is something that's, listen, a job does not last forever. A job is not till death do you part. A job ends. So even at your job that ends, you retire from it. Normally, they will ask you, why do you want to work for this company? You yourself should have done some research to see why you want to work for that company. So do some research. Why do you want to marry this guy? You have to do some research. You, the man, do some research. Why do I want to ask her to marry me? There has to be a reason other than a fine boy. There has to be a reason other than, oh, this is Vashti. This is just the Vashti. This is the Vashti in my life. Among all these women, this is the Vashti. So you have to make you have to look at your reason again why you're doing it. You have to make sure that you're marrying for purpose. And it's important that you marry for God's purpose. You want to make sure that your marriage aligns with the plan and purpose of God for marriage, not necessarily for the world. Because you're not marrying for the world. You're going to be living with this man and this woman forever. So what are the purposes? Remember, man shall not be alone. Not good. It's not good for man to be alone. For the woman to be an helpmeet, and then for godly seed. Do not marry for things, because things will change. Situations will change. Jobs may be lost. Businesses may go down. You know, health conditions may come in the health conditions can come around. Your spouse can become sick. If you married for vastiness and fine boy, now when they get sick, what's going to happen? You're going to be like, I'm out of here. Yeah, because the purpose for which you married was wrong. The reason was wrong. So let us renew our mind and do not marry for fine boy. Do not marry for vastiness. Before you say yes, before you say that yes, think again. Ask that man, You know, women don't ask. I don't think any woman asks. I never ask my husband why you want to marry me. No, I never. So this opportunity for us to pop the question back. They pop a question. You to pop a question back to them and say, why do you want to marry me? Let's get this straight first. I ever encourage if I'm doing a marriage counseling group, everybody's gonna have a notebook. I'm probably gonna do what do they call a workbook, because it's very important that you know what you're getting into, because marriage is lifetime. It's supposed to be lifetime, even though things happen that change the trajectory sometimes, but then that the plan of God is supposed to be lifetime. So we got to go in prepared, knowing what you're going into, knowing what you're entering. Don't just enter blind. They say love is blind. I'm just gonna marry him, I love him. Marriage is more than love. And if you follow me, you will know that is not one of the purpose of God for marriage. That is our culture and tradition that have dumped that one in, because love comes later. And as you continue with me, you will see where love comes in the purpose for marriage. But in the beginning, God never mentioned love. So you're not going to say, I marry him because I love him. Oh, I want to marry because I marry her because I love her. No. And they say rightly that love is blind. So if you're marrying somebody because you love them, already you're marrying blindly. So there's much more to marry than just say, oh, I want to marry because I love you. Come on. So listen. So before you say yes, ask the question why. Ask that man why. And you, the man, so you can ask the woman, why did you said you just said yes to me? Why did you say yes? Yes. Wait. Oh, that would be really nice. Oh my goodness, that would be really that would be throwing the ball back. And she said, oh, will you marry me? And she said yes. Ask her, say, oh, can you tell me why you said yes? Why did you say yes to me? Find out why she said yes, just in case. She's looking at Agatha Parks. Oh, I say yes because she got the pack. So you're gonna ask her, so what happens if the pack disappears? Marriage will be over. Oh, I marry you because, you're my security, my ATM. People marry because of ATM. You're my ATM. That's why I marry you. So what happens when there's nothing in the ATM? The bank will pack up. Marriage pack up, right? Oh, they say, oh, I marry you because you got a house. So what happens if there's a flood, there's fire, I lose my house, my house goes into foreclosure? What's going to happen? No more marriage? Is that what we're saying? Yeah, so are the questions that we have to begin to ask ourselves because of the way the world is, because things are changing. And so we have to make sure that you know exactly what you're getting into, because marriage is supposed to be for a lifetime. Don't go into it thinking that if it doesn't work, I'm just going to check out. No. So these are the steps that we're going to try and take to make sure that we're not heading towards the hurricane or we're not heading towards the tornado. People see tornado, they walk away from it. You're not going to head into it. So thank you so much for watching with me today. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, go ahead and let it be known. So next time when I come up and you can follow me on YouTube too, because this will be uploaded on YouTube, so we can continue the discussion over there. If you have any questions, just put it there. We are here to help especially the young people grow, because life is built on experiences, and the more we can share with each other, the better this world will become. The more marriages can be saved, because right now the way marriages are, oh my God. So we need for marriages to be saved, and these are the steps that we can take to ensure that we have healthy relationship that will end up in healthy marriages. Thank you. I will see you next time.